guys, it's Daniel, and in this video I want to show you how we can demote a case back to a regular event from within a playbook. Okay, so you can see that I'm in cases right now. Let's click on the one case that I have, and there is an option for us to demote the case back to a regular event. But if I go to Playbook editor and I choose the utility block, we can see that there is a built-in API to promote an event to a case, but unfortunately for us, there is no built-in API to demote it, nor a custom function that does it directly. So we need to find another way to work around this issue. First, we need to explore all the container fields in order to understand which field stores information of whether the container is a case or an event, right? So, for that, I want to perform a REST call on a container to check all its fields. So we can see that the ID of my case is 6, and let's pick an event ID, let's say 3, okay? So let's run a REST call on a container, and let's start with a case. Okay, here we have all the fields, and we can see that there is a container type field which its value is case. Okay, now let's perform the same call on an event, and we can see that the container type value is default. So basically all we need to do is to update the container type field to be default, and that will do the work for us. Now we know which field in the container we need to update in order to demote it to an event, right? So we can go back to the Playbook editor, and luckily for us, there is a custom function called container update that allows updating various attributes of a container in a single custom function. Any attributes of a container not listed can be updated via the input JSON parameter. So, although we don't have here the requested field for us in this list, we can still update it using the input JSON parameter. So we can choose this custom function, and here let's type the container ID, just a second, the container ID that we want the custom function to run on. In our case, it's the same container that the Playbook is running on. And here we have the input JSON parameter that we can update. So I want to click on raw data in order to copy it more easily. Let's copy, let's go back here. Now notice that I need to insert my value inside a dictionary brackets. Okay, that's it. Let's save this Playbook and let's call it Demote example. Okay, let's save it. Okay, remember that my ID of case was 6, right? So we can, from the debugger here, run the Playbook against our case. We can see that updating container with following parameter, container type default. Let's go to our case. We see that we don't have cases anymore. Let's go to event, and we can check and see that it actually demoted to an event. Okay, so that was basically it. if you want to make it easier for you and for your colleagues in the future to demote a case using the playbook, all you need to do is to create your own custom function that will do it for you. So in order to do that, I want to show you real quick how the container update custom function works. So let's go to custom functions, and I'll type container. Here we have container update, and okay, so we can see that all of these attributes are inserted to the update dictionary. Then we have the input JSON. We use JSON loads to parse it to a Python dictionary. Then we merge these two dictionaries together. And then finally, we use Phantom Update API in order to update the container with the attributes that we inserted. Okay, so if you want to read some more information about the Phantom Update API, all you need to do is to enter the Container Automation API webpage under the Playbook Automation API, and from here we can scroll down to update, and there you go. Okay, back to the custom function. All we need to do in order to demote the case is to create our own Python dictionary with the field container type and value default, and then to use Phantom Update API on that dictionary that we created, and it will do it for us. Okay, so that was it, and I hope you like it. And if so, please use the subscribe button and let me know anything that you have in mind, questions, thoughts, and everything using the comments. Okay, so I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.